did you see outside?
Get your hands off!
Owen Wilson stars as a father whose family is trapped by a military coup, forcing them to run for their lives in No Escape.
I just thought it was an exciting story, the idea of a guy kind of taking his family to start a new job in some foreign country.
Literally every day I'm seeing Owen Wilson do stuff I've never seen him do, ever in a movie.
We gotta get ourselves to the American Embassy. We can do that.
I never learned to cook because I thought my mother would always be there to cook for me. Then there was half a world between us, so I make my own food.
You point?
No point.
Then, Sir Ben Kingsley stars in a small independent movie about the insights of a driving instructor in Learning to Drive.
There are certain scripts that I come across that have what I would call a universality.
Learning to drive.
Oh, that's a scary thought. I think it's time to discuss road rage.
It doesn't matter what is going on in your life out there. When you are at the wheel of a car, this is all there is. Your life, right now.
Mom, you need to come right now.
Later, M. Night Shyamalan returns with a creepy low-budget horror movie that has two grandkids trapped with two crazy grandparents in The Visit.
This movie that we're making looks, smells, and formatted like no other movie. So, I don't know, but that's super, super exciting and super dangerous.
Gonna get you.
Let's make it a perfect night.
What is that?
10 years ago, I could not have pictured myself dragging my family to the other side of the world to start over.
What if we don't like it here?
I think we will.
Welcome to Asia. You're gonna love it here.
In No Escape, an American family moves to Thailand for a new life, but soon finds themselves caught up in the middle of a military coup.
I just thought it was an exciting story, the idea of a guy kind of taking his family to start a new job in some foreign country, and, you know, a revolution breaks out.
What did you see outside?
Get your hands off me!
Mother and father not knowing anyone in the country, not speaking the language, not knowing their way around, not knowing like what signs mean, have to find their way out of the country.
Lucy! 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 Get out of the pool! Come here! Get out of the pool! Come here!
Owen Wilson stars as Jack Dwyer and did plenty of rehearsals and fun stuff with his movie family so they could really bond.
The Dowdles had us, you know, show up early and rehearse and spend time together, and even go on some adventures before filming began, going to a nature park here in Thailand.
It wasn't as much acting. It's more of just bonding. So you can actually play as a family, so it's easier to act.
He had a lot of fun doing this film as well. It's something that, you know, not the kind of movie he has that he's done many times before.
I love Owen Wilson, actually. I love watching him on the screen. I watched so many of his movies, and he was definitely one of the attractions. He's just one cool dude.
We gotta get over to that roof.
What? No way.
Annie, listen to me. Over there, we have a chance.
Over there? We don't know if over there they're gonna be the same kind of people.
All I know
over.
is we gotta keep putting 10 steps between us and them, okay? You're gonna jump first, and I'm gonna throw the kids over one at a time. Then I'm gonna follow, okay? Come on, you can do this.
Okay, how?
Come on,
how?
Right now.
Yeah.
She can do it. Go, go.
Lake Bell stars as Annie Dwyer, and despite the extreme physical demands, the scenes also demanded a high level of emoting.
To have two sweet, innocent, kind, and sensitive little beings with you, it makes everything so much more complicated and layered.
What I liked about being with Lake was because she's really funny, she's really, really nice, and she seems like a sister, but older.
I think her background as a writer helps to sort of, you know, kind of make scenes and dialogue sound believable.
Like Owen, she seems like she's not acting, like she's actually just speaking like a normal person would speak.
There's a tank out there. We need to move.
What?
Hey, get that! Yeah, come on! There's a tank! Get here! Here! Go, go! Come on!
Writing and directing brothers John and Drew Dowdle blur the line between producer and director when they're on the set.
We're together at the monitors all the time. You know, there's sequences in the movie Drew shot that I wasn't even there for.
And vice versa. I mean, there's, you know, every budget and scheduling and production meeting and financing, he's, you know, in lockstep.
I think they're really fantastic filmmakers. I'd seen their movies. I'd seen the Devil movie in the elevator, which was really captivating.
Right from the beginning, they had sort of a real enthusiasm and energy that I think kind of inspired everybody.
They're incredibly respectful of the crew they work with and the talent they work with. And